Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another edition of Laser Fridays. All right, so today's video is a commissioned piece for a client. She wanted a horse head, which I've done before. You saw in a couple videos, Laser Friday videos back, where I did the horse head with the Haley Reese name underneath. So same horse head, however, much bigger. Okay, this one is about, I think, 21 inches tall. And it's 4 layers. So the base is white, and then we have light gold, followed by titanium buff light and bronze. Yes, I believe that's bronze. So yeah, what you see here is I'm just doing 2 coats of every color on my boards. And of course, now comes the fun part, the lasering part. This takes a while. This first layer, super quick, takes a couple of minutes on the machine. Then as I get to like the last layer, you'll see coming up, that is like I don't know, 30 to 40 minute process just to cut it out. So sometimes I sit in the garage at my workbench and I do other work, or I'll watch TikToks or something while the machine is working, because you're not technically supposed to leave the machine unattended just in case something happens. It is a laser, it is fire. You know, but sometimes I just don't have the patience to sit in there and do nothing. So I go into my studio, which is, just on the same floor there. And I do some studio work and come and check in on the machine every 5-10 minutes or so. But yeah, it is a long process. It's when I record these videos, these ones here of the laser, I record it in real time. I don't actually record it on a time lapse. So when it's done, these 4 videos were probably over an hour long, all of them. So yeah, it takes time, again, depending on the intricate details. But yeah, that was the last layer, and that one took a long time. So as you can see here, you see how the original layer there is like a darker, almost looks like a cream. Believe it or not, that was white. But the machine leaves like a char kind of burn, and there's a lot of smoke in the machine. So the smoke and the char from the laser actually darkens up the pieces when they are in the actual machine. So I always have to give them one final coat of paint to freshen up the piece and also remove any char that has been left on the wood piece. So I do have to do a final 3rd layer of paint on these guys, as you can see. You'll see I'll do the cream color next, and you'll see the original cream color, and then when I put a fresh coat of paint on it, it really makes a difference. So yeah, the machine does leave quite a bit of char. Let's see. See, you see how dark it is? Like, it's pretty dark. That's how it came out of the laser machine. So that's why it is important that I do a final layer. See, look at the difference. Isn't that insane? So yeah, that's why I have to do a final layer. So once that is done, it is time to glue everything together. Let me think what else. So next Friday, there will not be a Laser Friday video, as I will be in Asheville, North Carolina, and I will be doing my classes for the Fluid Art Experience. So unfortunately, there will be no episode of Laser Fridays next Friday. So I'm sorry about that. But I will get back to it when I get back. Hopefully I'll have another one when I get back. I do have some commissions to do when I get back. I have to do a giraffe, a mama and baby giraffe. I have to work on that. So there are some other projects coming up. So there will be some more Laser Friday videos coming up. And here I'm just using my wood glue and gluing all the pieces down. So while you guys are watching this, I am going to be, oh no, I'll still be home. I leave for Asheville next week, actually. But yeah, so gluing the pieces down, I have this big wood round. I put it on top just to keep everything flat, put some weights on it, and, you know, let it sit for about half an hour before I come around to the next layer of gluing. This gluing process is so annoying. It is so unbelievably time consuming because I can't squeeze too much glue on the back because then it'll seep out, you know, through all the little crevices there and stuff like that. But it is definitely a royal pain in the butt. This last piece was the worst, took forever. I think by the time I got to the end, the original glue I had dabbed down was like drying. But yeah, this is a long process. You guys are lucky you get to see it completely sped up. So last layer, making sure everything is aligned and even. And now I'm just using a really sharp Cricut tool just to kind of get any excess glue out of any crevices or anything like that. The final step, which is also quite cumbersome and time consuming, is painting the edges of the piece. Now you can see here in the video, the back of the piece is pretty clean. There are a few spots on the back that have some white paint and stuff like that. So I must have touched it with my fingers. Who knows? I'm not sure. But yeah, trying to paint the edges and not get any black on the top is very time consuming. At some point I did get a baby wipe and I was wiping away any oopsies from the top. But you can see the back here. There is some, yeah, there's the baby wipes, you know, wiping away any oopsies. But yeah, super time consuming. But the back, I don't have this part on camera, but the back, I actually did end up painting it black with my rollers, just like I showed at the beginning with the sponge rollers. So I did paint the back black. I did leave a bare spot so that I could put my stamp on it, like a circle, a bare circle, where I didn't paint it black. And I did put my stamp, and then I used a silver metallic marker to sign my name on the back, and I did add hanging hardware to it. I don't have that part on camera. I apologize. But yeah, so that's how I finished it off in the back. So don't look at it and think, oh, it looks so messy in the back, because that's not how I do things. I definitely painted the back, cleaned it up. So it looks pretty cool. And like I said, I added hanging hardware in the back. This process here is ridiculously time consuming. I think this took me 40 minutes to do in real time. So it is super time consuming, but that's okay. I enjoy doing these. They are a lot of fun. And now I'm going to show you guys the final result. And there it is. Oh, look at, there's Juno too. So anywho, that is the end of Laser Friday. This is the final result of the horse. My client loves it. Don't mind, I'm blurring out my address so you guys can't creep me and find where I live. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. The wind was blowing, almost knocked it over, scared the bejeebers out of me. I'm glad it didn't fall. And there's Juno again. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.